Hello there once again, Tech Africa family. Welcome to another YouTube edition from Tech Africa here. Today we're going to run through our different generator range that we carry here at Tech Africa. But the first thing is, what do you need, or how do you know that this is the right generator that I need to purchase? So here at Tech Africa, we've got a very good team with full of technical advice to help you in selecting the rightful generator that you need to run your domestic, your industrial offices or industrial area, or even your mining section or agricultural section. So first of all, today what I'm going to run you through are the different ranges that we carry at Tech Africa. It's not all the range that you see, but it's probably just to try and help you and assist you on how to identify, on how to select the rightful generator that you need. So at Tech Africa, we do the petrol and diesel range. On the petrol and diesel range, they are found in the air-cooled range and also the water-cooled range. So first of all, I'm going to run you through the petrol range of generators that we carry here at Tech Africa. The first range that we have, these are the two petrol generators that we currently carry at Tech Africa. So the one that is here, it's called a TPG 2500. It's a 2 kVA, maximum 2.5 kVA. When I say rated, the difference between rated and maximum, what I'm trying to say is rated output. It's the actual output that you can get as soon as you start the generator. The generator will give you the 2 kVA output with no variation in terms of location. But the difference between rated and maximum is maximum, it is now measured using the height above sea level, which we call altitude. So a person who can be in Mutare, this is in Zimbabwe, can get probably 2.3 kilowatt. A person in Bulawayo, here in Zimbabwe as well, can get about 2.4 kilowatt. So what we are saying is, this generator has got a maximum output of 2.5 kVA, but the rated is 2.2 kVA, which means that the actual power that you can get when you start the generator is 2.2 kVA right here, right now, if we would start the generator. So this generator is not a key start, it is a pull start generator. When I say pull start, you have to pull the recoil starter so that you can start the generator. So this generator does not have it's not a key start. Also, it falls under the air-cooled range. When I say air-cooled range, I mean that the generators, they've got a continuous runtime of 4 hours, which means they are cooled with air, and after 4 hours, the heating becomes faster than the cooling, which means the generator has to rest for about 2 to 3 hours before you commence using the generator again. But the difference between the air-cooled and the water-cooled is because the water-cooled, they've got what you call a radiator, which you put coolant. The coolant runs the generator, and when the coolant will be cooling the generator as it runs. So you can run the water-cooled generators for probably more than 15 hours continuously. But with these small generators, you cannot run them for 15 hours, but only 4 hours continuously. And these are what you call standby generators, and the water-cooled are called prime power generators. So moving on to the second petrol generator that we do here at Tech Africa, we've got this monster that we call the wheelbarrow. That's the nickname that we have given this generator. This is one of our biggest range in terms of the air-cooled generators. It is a 5 kVA, maximum 5.5. So this generator is petrol. The tank capacity is 25 liters. It's got 22.7 amps. That's what the generator produces in terms of power. It's also a key start, as you can hear, and also without, if your battery runs flat, you can also pull the generator. You can start it with a recoil starter. So this is one of the powerful generators that we have here at Tech Africa, and it's also petrol. Its consumption, it's between 2 to 2.5 liters of petrol per hour, depending on the load that you are loading the generator. Then this is the diesel range that we have at Tech Africa. When I say diesel range, this varies. It comes from 4.5 kVA right up to 1000 kVA. So on the diesel range, on the air-cooled range, these are all air-cooled range. That's 1, 2, 3. I think I've explained what I mean by saying air-cooled. I'm not going to repeat it again, but this is what you call the TDE 6700. It is an open frame generator, as you can see. When we say open frame, the generator is it's not enclosed. The engine is actually exposed outside. How does this help? This is also a generator that you can use in a domestic setup, but not at those cluster homes where you are close to your neighbor. Why? Because it's a little bit noisier. So most people, they don't want noise, especially in cluster homes. They want their quiet environment. So this generator is ideal to run a plot if you're producing power for a plot, or even a big yard like 3,600 to 4,000 square meters, where you know that the noise pollution is not going to affect your next door neighbor. This generator is a single phase. It's rated 4.5 kVA, maximum 5.5 kVA. It has 20.5 amps. Also, this generator has to run for 4 hours continuously, is what I've said and what I've alluded earlier on when I was talking about the Petrol range. It is also a key start, as you can see, and also a pull start generator. So when your battery runs flat, you can use the pull start to start the generator. Also, our new models on our generator ranges, especially the diesel ones, nowadays this stop run used to be there on our old models, but we have kind of upgraded our models now. So these generators have got what you call a stop solenoid. This is the stop solenoid. So you don't need to put the generator on stop or run. It automatically goes back to run every time you switch it on or switch it off. So this is another new type of technology that we have set up here at Tech Africa, just to try and make our customers happy and satisfied with the various brands that we do. Moving on to the next generator, this is the closed frame. When I say closed frame, I am talking about, you see the generator is covered with the frame. So it's called a silent generator. It produces less noise compared to the open frame that I talked about. But this generator, it's one of our good sellers. If you think of purchasing a Tech Africa generator, especially on the diesel range, this is a generator to buy, especially for your domestic use. You have less problems with your next door neighbors because the generator is very silent compared to the other brands that we find in the market. So this generator, it's also a 4.5 rated power output, maximum 5 kVA, also 20.5 amps. These generators are the same in terms of power and also the amperage produced. The only difference is the other one is open frame, the other one is closed frame. This also has got what you call a... So when you buy your generator, you all get your keys to open the bonnet and to open the lid. See, this is what the generator looks like inside. So the engine is enclosed inside the bonnet, and also it's got a high-end quality battery that is also installed so that the customer can enjoy. This generator is not a pull start, it's only a key start. So you need to make sure that your battery is always charged. The generator is also self-charging. It charges itself as it runs. I am going to explain that probably in the next edition when we shall be talking about the various bits and pieces of how the generators are made up and also the components that are on the generators. So ladies and gentlemen, this is what you call the silent generator. It's one of our good monsters here at Tech Africa. We have also another range of the 5.5 kVAs. As I said, this is a 4.5. It's a 20.5 amps. The 5 kVAs, they are for the high-end users who prefer higher output compared to the 20.5. So the 5 kVAs, they produce 22.7 amps. We also have them in stock. If you would want you can always contact us to have a look at the generators. Also, the good thing about these generators, they've got what you call a digital display unit here. So when the generator is running, it's got your volts. It shows you the volts that it's running at. It shows you the hertz which are put on this sticker, and also the runtime hours that you have run the generator. And also you would find that also enables you to know what fuel consumption you are getting per hour, depending on the amount of liters of diesel that you put in the generator. The tank is 15 liters, and the consumption varies from 1.2 to 1.4 liters an hour, depending on the load that you put. Then also we have come up with a very good solution for our farmers around here in Zimbabwe, in South Africa, in Tanzania, in Botswana. We have introduced what you call this agricultural usage generator. This generator, it's a 380 volts. This can be used to power your center pivots, your linear pivots. When I say 380 volts, I am saying, I think earlier on I said the other generators that I introduced, they are all 220 volts, which means they are single phase. They are used for domestic purposes. But now this one, it is used for agricultural and industrial purposes. It's a 380 volts, it's a three-phase generator. I'm sure if you would want to compare the plugs here, when I say 380 volts or three-phase, it's got three live wires, that produce voltage. So we've got 1, 2, 3, the neutral and the earth. Then compared to the single phase, where you only have your three pinpoints, where you've got the earth, the neutral, and the live wire. So this generator, it's a 6 kVA. It produces 9.5 amps per phase, which then helps farmers irrigate their land without any problems or any hassles. Like currently here in Zimbabwe, we are facing a lot of power cuts. This is the rightful generator to buy, and you can go on with your farming with no hassles, with no issues. These generators are high-end quality generators. We service them here at Tech Africa. You can always come with them, or we come where you are. We service them. We make sure that the generator is operating at the recommended running period or running performance that is required for you to enjoy the Tech Africa products. So the tank size is at 12.5 liters. This generator is also a key start, and it is also a pull start. So in case your batteries run flat, you can start the generator using the pull start, which will save you time of wanting to get your battery charged. But all these generators, they self-charge the battery as they run. They've got a small charging alternator which charges the battery so that your battery is ready to be used next time. Moving on to the prime power generators. Here at Tech Africa, we've got the single phase range and we've got the three-phase range. So I've only just put these two generators that I've put here on this recording edition. Why? Just to run through the difference between the air-cooled and the water-cooled generators. So moving on to our single-phase generators. This is also a Tech Africa branded generator. All our generators, they are Tech Africa branded, but they can be found in various brands and various makes. You can get them in the Fairman range. Fairman range is a Morrison 10 engine, which is also a very good engine, manufactured with high quality material so that the customer can enjoy the Tech Africa product. Why do we brand our generators Tech Africa? We've got our own brand, we are proud of our own brand, and we need customers to know that we are an exceptional case compared to the other generators in the market. So this is why we call our Tech Africa generators Tech Africa, because we are the brand that talks on its own, especially when you look at machines. So this generator that I have here, it's a single phase. When I say single phase, I'm sure I've explained it when I was talking about the air-cooled generators. Single phase, I'm trying to say That's a 220 volt. It's usually best to use for domestic purposes. We've got other customers who have got bigger premises in their respective homes. They require bigger units which can run for more than 4 hours compared to the air-cooled generators. So this is the rightful generators for you to purchase here, Tech Africa. These are very good engines, as you can see. You've got your very good quality battery there, the generator engine. It's got your fan for cooling. This is your radiator, and you are good to go in terms of running the generator. So all these generators, they are assembled and they are tested here at Tech Africa. We will never let a generator leave our premises without it being tested or being put on full load, so that the customer will just get to connect and use the generator. So this generator, it's about 520 kgs. It's a 11 kVA. We sell a 9, 11, 15, 17 and a 20 on the single phase range. So any customer who has got a certain generator that he or she wants to purchase, we've got the generators available and we will deliver those generators to you. Moving on to the 3 kVAs, the three phase generators. I'm sure here you can see it's branded Tech Africa. It's a 30 kVA, but it is a Perkins diesel powered machine. Perkins is one of the exclusive brands that you can find here in the world. You've got your Perkins, you've got your Cummins, probably I can say you've got your Isuzu engines as well, which are classified as the high-end quality range of generators that you can find in the world. So this is a Perkins generator. It is a 30 kVA, 380 volts, which is 3-phase. This generator has got a mechanism of what you call the deep sea electronics. It is manufactured with that type of touch which you can never find in this world. So as you can see, the engine is a little bit different from what you saw on the Fairman's range. We've got your Perkins filters, everything in the generator is written Perkins. 155% guaranteed that this generator can spend your whole lifetime without giving you issues, because it is a quality generator. So ladies and gentlemen, I think these are kind of the tips that I can say or tell you today in terms of the generator ranges that we've got here at Tech Africa. But however, the most important thing is we just don't sell generators at Tech Africa without giving our customers warranties. So when you buy a Tech Africa generator, you will get a warranty card. Also written Tech Africa terms and conditions of generator purchases. We've got our service center and our space division. So this warranty card kind of outstates all the things that you need to be careful, the do's and don'ts that you need to follow, especially when you are running our product. So the small generators, the air-cooled range, they've got a warranty period of 6 months or 200 hours. So whatever comes first between the 200 hours or the 6 months, which means your warranty is now void. But however, we've got our workshops on site. They can always come and look and attend at your generator at a minimum cost, because we want you as our customers to enjoy our products. So on the small ranges, that's from the 2 kVA and 5 kVA going to the diesel range, they are all 6 months or 200 hours. But when you now get to the bigger machines, they come with a warranty of 1,000 hours or 1 year. So that's the variation in terms of the warranty period or the warranty duration that we offer here at Tech Africa. But I'm sure whenever you would need to contact us, we've got our stickers that are there on the generators that has got all our contact details. We've got the supplied and serviced by stickers, our address, and also our phone numbers, our email, and our website address is also on each and every generator. so that you can contact us at any time. We've got our warranty service requirements for all our generators. They are also put on the generators so that all the information is right there on your fingertips. So when you buy every Tech Africa generator, it comes along with a manual and some accessories for you to use when you need to use your generator. So on all of the generators, dear customers, you've got your manuals attached onto your generator, and your warranty card is also put on in the inside packet. So you need to take out the warranty card, fill it, and return the leaflet inside, so that your warranty is recorded and we've got your details. We can even call you at times to ask you, how are you finding our brand? But definitely, I think this is a very good addition. At least you now know and understand the different types of generators that we have. Remember, we've got the air-cooled generators, which run for 4 hours continuously, and they have to be cooled for 2 hours or 3 hours before you resume your runtime again. We've got the water-cooled, which run with coolant, and the coolant cools the engine. You can run these generators for 15 hours. These are the different generators that we have. And also, dear customers, you should remember what I have said, that there is a difference between rated power and maximum power. Rated, I'm talking about the actual power that you get when you start the generator, and the maximum power, I'm saying it now varies with height above sea level, which is what you call altitude. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is Daniel here, Tech Africa. Thank you for watching this edition. Prepare yourself for the next edition, when we shall be talking about the different accessories that we have, which are used to build up a generator. Thank you so much. Have a good day.